What's up everyone, Michael Ruddle, immigration attorney here to answer a question that people ask me all the time. Do I really need an immigration lawyer for my case? I always give the same response. It depends. Do you always call a plumber when your sink is clogged? Do you always go to the doctor when you're sick? Sometimes you might, especially if you want your specific problem handled by a professional who has seen the issue several times already and knows what to do. Now, of course, not all immigration issues require consultation with a lawyer, but in this video, I'm going to give you some tips on when it's probably a good idea to call an immigration lawyer and what you can expect at your first meeting. U.S. immigration law is incredibly complex. In many cases, hiring an attorney can save you not only time and aggravation, but also money, especially where you might have to refile an entire application done incorrectly the first time, especially if something goes wrong. So when should you contact an immigration lawyer? Well, it's definitely a good idea to consult with an immigration attorney if any of the following situations apply to you. You have questions about your basic eligibility for a green card or work visa. You have received government assistance while living in the U.S. You're concerned that you might be found inadmissible for some criminal reason or an immigration violation or something else. You're requesting any sort of discretionary relief, such as a waiver, which involves persuading the immigration authorities to make an exception in your case that they would not otherwise make. You're finding it difficult to get a green card, citizenship, or a work visa. Maybe you've been asked for more evidence or you received a notice of intent to deny. You've had an immigration application already refused or denied in the past. You're planning to move to the U.S. to work for an employer. You've looked into the application process and realized that the number of forms and documents and evidence that you must prepare is either too time sensitive, it's too confusing, or you don't want to deal with it on your own. These are just some of the reasons why you might choose to consult with an immigration lawyer, and there are definitely many others out there that we have not discussed in this video. Bottom line, if you feel you want your questions answered by a professional, you should call a lawyer. If you do decide to contact an immigration lawyer, what should you expect at your first meeting? You should know most immigration lawyers will charge a flat fee, like around $100 or sometimes more, sometimes less for that initial meeting, though some do offer free consultations. But the purpose is for you to see if this lawyer can help you achieve the goal that you want. And it's also for the lawyer to evaluate whether you have any legal remedy available. Make sure that you bring along all personal documents that relate to your immigration situation, such as your passport, any visa you've had in the past, your I-94, marriage certificate, records of criminal convictions, and any notice you have received from immigration authorities. The lawyer is likely going to ask you a number of questions, take some notes, and then advise you on how you should proceed, what further documents you might need, and what you should expect in the process going forward. This meeting with the immigration attorney is your chance to explain your circumstances and ask any questions that you have. Give the attorney as much information as possible so as to avoid mistakes or strategy or unpleasant surprises later. Because remember, even if you don't hire the attorney, he or she is duty bound to keep your information confidential. It's something called the attorney-client privilege. Realize, however, that the attorney's role does not include lying on behalf of a client. Right? So if, for example, someone tells an attorney, I need help preparing paperwork for my fake green card marriage, or this person's just helping me out, but it's not a real marriage. The attorney, assuming he or she is reputable, will have to tell the client to go somewhere else for help and that they can't take on a case like that. Hopefully you found this video helpful on deciding whether you need an immigration attorney or not. If you did, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this every week. Or you can simply contact us at ruddlelaw.com, where we are available for online consultations. Until next time, I'm attorney Michael Ruddle. Keep climbing that mountain.